Welcome. I'm Sensei Roger Crawl and the head coach of this academy. And today is, my favorite day in all of martial arts is the black belt test and promotion, because it's the day where everything comes together from the time these guys start training, whether they were a little kid when they started training or a young teenager when they started training. It's years and years and years of dedication. This is not one of these schools where parents come in and sign you up, and then in 3 years you're a black belt because you paid your tuition and you got a stripe every single month. This is what we call old school. Today you're going to get to see a range of all the training that we do. We have 3 different levels. Joseph MELOI is going for his junior black belt, which is the junior MMA blend is a system where it's really true mixed martial arts. People get misconstrued that mixed martial arts and UFC are the same thing. The UFC is like the NFL is the football. That's our sport at the professional level. Okay. However, it's one aspect of martial arts. It's the combative aspect of martial arts, right? The sport aspect of martial arts. Along with that, they also learn the self-defense. For combat, for real life situations. They learn some of the traditional forms, kicking skills from all different styles of martial arts. So it's not just Kempo or karate or Muay Thai or boxing. It's a true blended system, right? And nowadays, that's kind of the direction martial arts has been headed for a long time. And it's not just one system; it's many systems combined. So you're going to get to see, Joseph start things off because he's going to bring us through. For some of the younger kids watching, you're going to see some of your white belt forms all the way up to high red. TJ's going to come in, demonstrate one of the black belt forms, and then show his combative skills doing the self-defense. Then they're all going to do their kickboxing rounds, all right, which is going to be the fun part. It's going to be awesome, right? We're going to have some kickboxing. You guys will finish with some grappling rounds, and then we go out for a nice run, and then we come back and finish with a ceremony. So it is about a 2-hour test, and they will be tested. So I ask you guys in the crowd to please, support them, chat, clap, cheer, all right, when he finishes with his sets, because in the beginning, we want to get him going, we want to get him motivated, and we're going to bring in TJ, and then we're going to bring in Bruce. TJ is going to be going for his first degree black belt. He achieved his junior black belt. Stripes through the center, and then once they reach that junior black, there's 3 levels: the white, the blue, the red, to go to the first degree. Okay, guys? And then one of the members from our professional fight team, Bruce LUTCHMEDIAL, is going for his first black belt. And you see this guy, most of you guys that are around here, you get to see him. He's got some serious skills. He just actually signed with the Titan Fighting Championships. He won his debut last month, a month before, and he's actually fighting August 5th in a 4-man tournament. I just found out this week, we just got the contract this week. A 4-man tournament starts August 5th. The winners, which will be Bruce, will fight in the final September 9th for the Titan Fighting Championship Bantamweight World title. So, yeah, man. Classical martial arts students, you guys of course always learn the creed. So I want all the black belts with it, obviously my striking guys. Alright, we got that creed down. If you guys say it, just lip sync. Hands up, and us. Take a rest dance. Alright, so Joseph, TJ, and I want to hear my black belt. Student creed number 1, I will respect myself and my fellow man. Number 2, I will use self-discipline and dedication to reach my goals. Number 3, I will focus and concentrate on a task at hand. Number 4, I will use common sense before self-defense and never get used or offensive. Number 5, black belt is a journey, not a destination. We're going to have Bruce and TJ step off. You guys can keep stretched. Joseph is going to start the show. What does black belt mean to me? It is somewhat hard to say in just a few words what black belt means to me, so first I want to tell you a story on how I began. I started when I was in first grade, 6 years old. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I was being picked on by another boy in summer camp. My mom wanted me to be a little stronger for myself, so she searched for the best school possible. So the fortunate part is that my mom found American Top Team. Although starting was intimidating because of the new people and the damn people in class, I did not think I could keep up. I was scared sometimes going because the day before was tough, but my parents continued to push me to go every day, and so I did. I will tell you, within the first year of going to my second home, the dojo, I was stronger and more confident. I learned more than just skills, discipline, and awareness. I learned I gained another family that no one could take away. Oh, by the way, that next summer, that boy became one of my closest friends in summer camp. Usually how it goes. Sorry for the long, short story, but wanted to give you a vision of where I began. Now that I'm 14 and about to start high school, I can tell you that a black belt means more to me than just a belt as others might see it. I see a black belt just as the student creed says it to be, which has been drilled in my head from day one, a journey. I have traveled that journey and continue to as well. I put in the hard work, dedication, and discipline day in and day out. Along the journey, I've learned so much and will continue. My dedication and focus has brought me to new levels. I have always respected others, but have gained the respect of others as well. I know my journey is not over, this is not the end. There are new levels, new skills, and new goals for me. Going through this journey has also helped me with my life outside the dojo. I've learned to set goals and achieve them. Obviously, my next goal is to graduate high school and hopefully wrestle during those years. I also want to begin a firefighter program during those years as well. I want to be a firefighter one day. I hope one day when I reach those goals, I'll be able to share them with you and say, hey look, I did it. I have not traveled this journey alone. I have to say thank you to so many people. My sensei, Roger Crawl, and my instructors, Taylor Crawl and Kelvin De Silva, they are truly the best. Teaching me, drilling me, and pushing me to be who I am in the dojo today. My teammates and family at ATT, thanks for being there for me and challenging me to do my best and making my workouts tough. My family and friends, thank you for all your words of encouragement. Last but not least, my mom and dad, and Tiffany. Without you, I would not be here. Your support means the world to me. Black belt is a journey, not a destination. As a wise person once told me, a black belt is just a white belt that never quits. Dedication can get you so far in life, and without it, I don't know where I'd be today. The way I see it, dedication is like a bundle package. It comes with focus, discipline, and many other traits. Dedication, just like focus, has enabled me to stay on the right path throughout my 18 years on this planet. The discipline I have also learned has helped me live by and honor my own values and beliefs and those of my parents. Out of everything I've taken from martial arts, dedication is indeed the most beneficial. Lastly, martial arts has shown me what family is. Family is those who support you even on your bad days. And that is what all of you here have done over the years. Whether it be a regular day of training, strike test, a tournament, all of you have been here with me on this journey to black belt. And I cannot thank you enough. I want to give a special thanks to Sensei for being a great mentor in my life, Kevin and Taylor for being big brothers to me while I've been here, and my parents, who without I wouldn't be here or the person that I am today. My mother has always said, it takes a village to raise a child, and you are all been in that village. TJ Webb. He was a teenager getting matched up with grown men, and I would beat them with ease. Training and sparring with pro fighters in the gym as a teenager growing up was very intense. It taught me a lot about myself and my character, and at the end of the day, it made me a better fighter and a man. So I started getting older, my passion for fighting and learning the arts never faded. In fact, the desire to learn more and more, become a better martial artist, just kept growing. I kept getting better and better, and I soon made my professional debut. Right after graduating high school. While fighting, I got the opportunity to fight in Trinidad and Tobago, Bruce's heritage, 2 times. And he also won the World Championship for the CUF, which is the Caribbean Ultimate Fighting Championship down there, at lightweight. In 2014, ended up living in Canada, had a little issue with some visas traveling from the fight back to the States and ended up having to go to Canada. And this guy's story, man, I tell you, when he does make it to the UFC one day, it's going to be quite a story. He's had so many trials and tribulations, but you know what? He's still here, and he's definitely going to be a champ from all this. He ended up teaching Muay Thai at Cal Summit Gym, and a guy named Justin Bruckman, who was a former UFC fighter, who I've met and just really kind of fell in love with Bruce. Took Bruce under his wing up there. Bruce became one of his main coaches up there at the gym. So while he stayed in Canada, you know, made some great friends and realized how many people, you know, wanted to learn from him. You know, his unique style, which he kind of, you know, made for himself, and that's, you know, the whole thing of martial arts. Lived in Canada, made some great friends. I feel that everyone should do an amateur match, right? Even if you're not in a competing or a jiu-jitsu tournament or just any type of one-on-one combat, especially mixed martial arts. When you're in a fight and you're tired and you're losing and you feel like breaking, you find out real quick what type of person you are. You see your true self. Do you give up and look for a way out, or do you push through the pain and overcome your obstacle? This is why I love martial arts, because martial arts brings us pain, and we just need to learn how to control our emotions and keep going. Our job, especially when we're at the point of breaking, keep perfect posture, perfect technique when you're fully exhausted. All these things have made me mentally strong and ready to deal with anything life throws at me. So at the end of the day, I don't know what I would be doing without martial arts. I literally have no clue. This is why I believe I was put here on earth for this reason, to be a fighter, and to inspire people to chase their dreams. Hopefully people see me going after my dream and they go after theirs. Martial arts has affected me in every way since I came across it 11 years ago. It has changed my life and set me on an amazing journey to become a world champion. But one of the biggest things I've taken away from martial arts was to be myself. It has taught me to be who I am to the fullest extent. I realized that the more I expressed myself through martial arts, the better I got. There's a reason they call it martial arts. Bruce LUTCHMEDIAL. Go, stance here, in through your nose, and then I want you to exhale, tighten and contain it up. Ceremonial kick, guys, you know, I'm not trying to go after all that, we don't want to go with ER, all right? Come on,
tighten it up, Joe. Tighten it up, man.
Ready, Joseph?
Come on,
you guys got to give him a hand.
Tighten it up. Tighten it up.
Breathe.
Tighten it up, Joe.
Guys. This guy over here is very I'm gonna get one more for the road right here. Right? 1, 2.
Tighten it up. Tighten it up.
3.
Come on, Bruce. Come on, Bruce.
Oh, this is called the going away to college kick. and this one's gonna be a good one. Ready? 1, 2.
Tighten it up now.
3.
Come on, TJ. Let's go.
All right. Gentlemen on your knees. Okay, and again. Final part, the presentation of the belts. Bruce had his black belt shirt on already. He was actually supposed to be promoted about 2 years ago before we went through all this. We didn't have to go back to Canada, but kind of forced back to Canada. But you know, the struggle and everything he's been through. You know, I always tell him when he gets where he's going, he's gonna look back and be like, wow, they've been through a lot, man. I watch all these guys. I watch my own son. The stuff they go through in this sport, we call it the hurt business jokingly, but when these kids decide that this is what they want to do as a profession, as a sport, it is not an easy road. You know, I'm talking right now, you know, Bruce and Taylor. It is not an easy road. You know, it's a lot of hard work. You know, people see it on TV and think, oh yeah, that's great. No, it's a lot of work. and a lot of pain, a lot of setback along the way. But just like we learn in here, you know, you focus, you keep your eyes on the prize, you keep going hard. You know, please guys, August 5th, I will have tickets here next week. This guy's fighting in a 4-man tournament for Titan FC, which is UFC's Fight Pass show. It's their feeder organization before the UFC. When he wins that fight, he's fighting a tough guy from the Freestyle Fighting Academy, Adir Terry. When he wins that fight, September 9th, he will fight for the title, all right? And when he wins that title, it's pretty much a straight shot to the UFC from there. September 9th, Mr. Taylor is fully recovered. We'll be on that card with him. So, you know, we always put up the posters, guys. I know it's at Bank United Center, Miami, but come on, guys. Move your old belt. Fold it in half 3 times in front of you. Also today, guys, since last year, after 20 years as a black belt, I received my 5th degree. I went up to Chicago, which is considered professor of martial arts. But me, I'm not big on names. You know, sensei coach is fine with me. You know, I'm still a student of the game, just like all my students are. You know, and I always try to continue my education, continue to learn as much as I can, train with all the great coaches and fighters that I get to coach and train with. I learn stuff every day. It's not about just getting to black belt. It's not about even just getting to the UFC or just becoming a world champion. There's always the next. There's always something after. So all in all, we have to enjoy the journey. You know, the journey is every single day. You know, be blessed every single day you wake up and be thankful that you're here and you're able to do what you love to do. You know, because it is a gift. You know, it is a gift every day of life, and what you do with it, what you do with your gift is your gift back. All right, guys, so don't ever forget that. All right, with that, I promote you through American Top Team to new ranks. Guys, I want to get a big picture before